Hello folks and welcome back to Fallout 4 and the Nuka World DLC. In the last episode we took over the World of Refreshment and the bottling plant, and so now we are off to the last park, Safari Adventure. So, I'm all good to go. I went and dropped some stuff and made sure I had what I needed. So after we do this park, we're going to be off to exploring some of the outskirts, and we're also going to be doing the CAPPY collection thing and all the other quests. We've also got to meet the hubologist way down in the south, but anyways, let's go meet the resident of Safari Adventure here. Where is he? Oh, there he is. What weapon are you holding?
Cito see you kill monster.
Why do you have that?
You friend?
Sure. We can be friends.
Cito happy have strong friend. You kill monster alone. Monster strong, but you stronger. Cito happy you kill monster. Monster hurt Cito and Cito family.
Well, it can't hurt you anymore, Cito.
No, many more monster. No stop. Cito kill monster. New monster come. Cito kill monster again. New monster come again. Monsters not stop. Help Cito stop monsters?
Maybe. Do you have any idea where they're coming from?
Cito not know. New friend, follow Cito. Cito show you thing. Thing to help kill monsters.
So usually I think he has a sledgehammer, but because of the anti-tank rifle mod I have, he's using one of them as a melee weapon, which is kind of cool. So yeah, we got Tarzan here. Now I think if I help him out to finish this, you can obviously just kill him and stuff, but it's more interesting if you help him out. And I think I get a unique weapon for actually following through with that too. He is supposed to be fighting an enemy there. Oh, there's one right here though.
Cito do good.
You didn't even have time to get to it. Hold on, let me get some of that good gator claw meat. Uh-huh. So yeah.
This home. This family. Hurt. No worry. They not hurt you. You friend Cito. Mean you friend family.
They're pretty rough looking.
You have a lovely family, Cito.
You say nice thing. Cito like new friend. Now you help Cito. Family in danger. Hide here from monsters. Here only place safe. Here have no food. Here have no water. Cito go outside to help family. Monster try to kill Cito. Cito kill many. More monsters come. Never stop. Cito scared monster hurt family.
It's okay, Cito. We'll take care of your family.
Cito like new friend. Cito have story. Story help stop monsters. Cito eat with family. Wrinkly man come inside home. Wrinkly man hurt. Cito try help. Wrinkly man say he make monsters. Cito mad at Wrinkly man. Monsters hurt family. Wrinkly man sorry monsters hurt family. He give Cito shiny thing. He say shiny thing help Cito stop monsters. Cito try help more, but Wrinkly man die. Cito put Wrinkly man in ground, but keep shiny thing. Now give shiny thing new friend. Help Cito.
All right, let's listen to this.
This replication facility. This is my final recording. I've done something horrible. The thing I created, the thing I called the Gator Claw, they must be destroyed. They can't be tamed. They can't be controlled. Their sheer ferocity is like nothing I've ever seen. And now, the Nuka Gen replicator is out of control. It's producing them at an alarming rate. Please, somebody, anybody, find my passcode, or Dr. Hines. Shut down the replicator before it's too late. And if this recording should reach Dr. Hines, please tell him to forgive me.
Okay, we've got a note here. What do we got? If you're reading this note, then you've met Marcosito. His father, Marcos, was killed in a super mutant attack on our settlement, and I'm afraid my own wounds will be taking me as well. I don't have much time, and I'm terrified to send him out into this world alone, but I don't have any choice. I'm begging you to please take him in and see that he gets food and shelter, the food and shelter he'll need in order to survive. Tell our little Cito that his parents love him, and if he's looking for us, we'll always be inside his heart. Cito's mother, Imelda. Imelda, interesting name. Okay, anyways, got the scoop.
Dead man have important thing.
So it seems like the gator claws, the monsters, are coming from an animal cloning facility somewhere beneath Safari Adventure.
Shiny thing help new friend.
Yes, it was very helpful. I just need to find the cloning facility.
Cito have idea. Cito see wrinkly man come from big triangle house long time ago. Go to big triangle house. Find cloning facility. Stop monsters. Cito come with new friend. Cito help.
I'm not gonna bother asking the gorillas to help.
Okay, I could use the help. Follow me.
Cito strong. Cito help new friend.
They're just gonna get in the way and probably get killed, so. Okay, let's go. I can't remember if I still have it, but I had a mod that actually allowed you to build up in CAPPY'S treehouse here. I guess we'll see when we get there. In standard Fallout world tradition, the cages and the enclosures for the animals here are just abysmally small. Really what you'd expect from pre-war companies, I guess. Just gonna poke around a little bit because I don't remember what kind of random loot's around in Safari Adventure. Nope, found another one. Anything in the bathrooms? Four fusion cores in a crate back here. Oh, teleporting. What other weapons do I have? The acid soaker is so bad. It's such a cool weapon. Oh, but it just sucks. Is there anything back here? Also, do I not have weapons? There we go. Okay. Something real interesting. I think there's a Cappy. Oh god, really? They're over here too? I thought I was done with the bloodworms for now. I think there's a Cappy sign. There's a few of them in Safari Adventure. I think one's like right behind this wall here or something. We'll be back to that when we go do that quest. But, alright. Welcome, Center. They're not exactly too hard to kill, but still don't want them hitting you. You know what? Creepy ass monkey. Look out, man. I think there is either a magazine or a recipe in here somewhere. There we go.
Perfect.
Nuka Rush.
This door
AFAD Manifesto. Ransom note. Attention, Mr. Brad Burton or one of his lackeys. We have tried doing this the nice way and you haven't played along. You even went so far as to ban us from your parks. Well, sir, this is a free country despite what you corporate fat cats think. AFAD is going to show you you don't have the control you thought your money buys you. We have your top scientist, Dr. Hein, held hostage right where you plan to build your precious angry anaconda. Come alone and we can discuss the terms of his release. Bring the police and you'll lose your star employee. Facility security levels. Grizzly, full security lockdown. Code Grizzly. Can't get in yet. So, alright, let's read the AFAD Manifesto.
We, the members of AFAD, have an important message for those...
Psst. Chipmunk, tell them what our name means.
What are you doing? I have the thing running right now.
Don't just say AFAD. Tell them what it stands for.
I'm trying to do something serious here, Rabbits, and I already have the recording started.
We'll take this out of the recording later. Just tell them.
Fine. We, the members of the Animal Friends and Defenders, have an important message to those who are causing the destruction of the environment. We will not stand idly by and watch our animal brothers and sisters get hunted to extinction. We will take action. We will not remain complacent while corporations abuse our animal brothers and sisters in the name of so-called science. We will take action. We will not turn our backs as...
Oh, don't forget the part about slaughtering the animals needlessly for food.
You know I'm recording, right? You see that red light, yeah?
I'm sorry, Chipmunk. I was just trying to, you know...
Just toss that tape and we'll try again. And when we're done, don't throw out the good tape and keep the bad one like last time.
It seems like Dr. Hein was kidnapped and taken somewhere called the Angry Anaconda? We find that, and we can find his passcode to get into the cloning facility.
Sound like name of snake from old zoo. Oh, maybe Doctor Under Giant Metal Snake.
I'm sure you know exactly where that is, Cito.
Yes, Cito know. It big. What word? Ride. Ride like big snake. Cito see from everywhere. Very big. Very snaky. It uphill behind Zoo. Maybe Dr. Man there.
Good job, Cito. I knew you'd be helpful.
Cito help. Cito like help new friend.
Okay, well, let's go up there. So yeah, AFAD is basically the Fallout satire version of PETA. No. Anyways, let's slip around this side and see if there's anything else on the way up there. These Nuka Mixer stations, I remember trying to get the achievement for killing a bunch of like the creatures unique to Nuka World while you're under the effects of Nuka-Cola, and you had to do like a lot of them. That was such a pain, because you had to make them all and then carry them around and then kill enemies while the effect was active. That was a crappy achievement to get. Still easier than that one for establishing raider settlements in the Commonwealth, getting 8 of them. That was a real pain in the ass for me. I hated that. Oh, yeah.
Guide maps for our hedge maze are available for convenience visitors at the Safari
Treehouse.
Center Park office for only $35.
Just trying to look around more than I normally do when I do this DLC. The first few times I played it, I remember I scoured every inch of everything. But, the other few times, I just kind of blasted through the quests, so... Yeah, there's another one in here. Should we go through the treehouse maze on the way? I mean, we're gonna have to, well... We're gonna have to come back at some point. Do I have anything else? No. There's also a Cappy icon in here somewhere. He's like right on the other side of the fence. I'm just trying to find my way to the treehouse here. Nope, Cito found him.
Cito strong.
It's so great that it swapped out his sledgehammer for that thing. Okay, if there's one thing I hate almost more than anything in this world, it's mazes. I hate mazes. Here we go, though. I've done this one enough times where it's not too bad. It's such a cool location. I do have a mod that lets you actually customize this like a settlement. Not like a full-on settlement, just kind of mess around with it. I don't think it's active, though. Oh, while we're up here, get a medallion. Pretty good view. If only I could get the draw distance to be a little bit cleaner. That would be nice. I know that's kind of difficult in Bethesda games to get real well done. Hello there. Random Eyebot. Dead soldiers. But there's Saiga. Not gonna take that. Still trying to mostly use vanilla or Creation Club weapons while I'm here. The intent was to use Nuka World weapons, but they're not all good, so. I don't think there's really anything else up here. But it is a cool location, so anyways. It's the medallion, let's get out of here. There's another one out here somewhere. Ah, seriously, this stupid maze. Freedom. I'm gonna go loop back around.
Just a reminder that Nuka World is not responsible for injuries sustained by the audience during the Cola Clowns Comedy Cavalcade.
Okay. I think there was some sort of significance to this theater. I'm trying to remember what. Maybe not. I was thinking maybe there was like a something in here, but anyways, there you are. I annihilate him pretty well, but I am kind of a high level, so I leveled up one time before I started recording. I didn't notice that I hadn't done it last time. Whatever level I am, I took the 96. I took the Life Giver perk. Still just trying to be thorough on my way up here. Okay, here's a... Aha.
Bingo.
There we go, that's what it was. Nuka Hardy. Cito's over here killing bugs. Interesting diner. Anything around here? And over here. What about back? No. Is it just me or does this diner not really fit here? I mean, there's a fish, but it's got like a Lucky Charm and a boat. I don't know. Oh. Rats. I'm pretty sure I need to collect some pre-war money for when I go to the Grantchester Mystery Mansion down in the south. I'm pretty sure you need actual pre-war money to get in, so. Okay, so there's the reptile house where we're gonna have to go later. Now let's go back here. Let me just save. I'm getting lower on ammo for that. Should be 2 or 3 gator claws out here, so. Hello there. First time one's hit me. Alright. Just gonna ignore the waypoint for a second and actually look around out here for a change. Why is there a guy with the cash registers up here? Steal him? At random. Take that money though. Yeah, it looks like this entire section of the park was never quite finished. I keep going up these scaffoldings thinking I'm gonna find something, but it's money so far, that's it. A lot of nothing. Looks like it's getting dark already. I started this episode at like 9 in the morning game time. What time is it? Yep, it's already almost 6. Thank you. What the hell happened here? I mean, it's obvious what happened, but what the hell? Okay, before I go inside, dead person, AFAD key, AFAD interrogation. Let's hear that.
Please, I don't know what you people want from me.
Stop playing innocent, Dr. Hine. We know what's going on in that laboratory of yours.
Yeah, Hein. We know what's going on down there.
Are you going to shut up and let me do this, Rabbit?
Sorry, Mike. I just want to scare the guy.
For God's sakes, Rabbit. You're supposed to use our code names.
Both of you shut up. Now look, Dr. Hine. We know Brad Burton has you performing cloning experiments on the animals you locked up in that torture chamber you call a lab.
I can assure you, we treat all of our specimens with the utmost respect. There's really no reason to keep me here against my will.
Oh, that's where you're wrong, Dr. Hine. We brought you to the Angry Anaconda construction site for a very specific reason. As a supposed man of science, how could you be so stupid to allow Brad Burton to build this thing so close to where you're keeping the animals? Do you have any idea the lasting damage it'll do to them? Well, do you?
Look, why don't you just untie me and then let me head back to the laboratory? I'll talk to Mr. Brad Burton, and I'm sure we can all have this misunderstanding cleared up in no time.
Oh yeah, nice try, Hein. But you aren't going anywhere.
Hey, Mike, Ingrid, something's going on outside.
What is it, Rabbit?
I don't know. People running around everywhere. Maybe looking for us. Maybe not. Looks pretty crazy.
All right. Rabbit, stay with Dr. Hine. Robin, let's walk the perimeter of the place with Mouse and see what the hell is going on.
Probably more likely that this was as the bombs were falling. Obviously none landed in Nuka World. We don't have any craters here, but I mean, you would have known, I'm sure. Anyways. Yeah, this situation did not get resolved before the bombs dropped. So, got his passcode.
Dr. Man have key. We open closing facility.
Yeah, we will. Just a minute. Nothing else in here. I think I'm gonna sit down and wait for daytime again. Well, we're about to go inside, so I guess it's okay, but tends to get pretty dark when it gets dark with the weather mods that I have, so just want to look around the scaffolding a little bit. Nothing much. Alright. Back we go. Yeah, the exit, or the edge of the park is right there, so I think I've looked everywhere up here. A few of the places in the park that I haven't gone yet, the rest of this quest will bring us to, so. Alright, Reptile House. Wait, not yet. I forgot. We don't go in there for that. I don't know why. I thought the cloning facility was in there, but it is not. It's back here.
At the entrance to the...
now we can get through this door. Sorry, skeleton. Let's look at this terminal. Welcome Center. Essay memo. From Guest Relations Department, this month, Safari Adventure will be continuing to host school field trips to our park. Due to the unfortunate accident and subsequent cleanup after last month's escape in the Big Cats Arena, we're asking that all school groups be accompanied by a minimum of 1 adult chaperone per 6 children. In addition, please ensure that all guests fill out a full death and dismemberment liability waiver. Any questions can be directed to the Guest Relations Department. Alright. Security Department. We're continuing to have security issues with the misguided and radical AFAD Animal Friends and Defenders group. These individuals can be visually identified by their animal masks, various animal tattoos, and on occasion, full animal suits. Oh no. Oh no. No, they're like PETA but furries. Jesus Christ. If you spot any of these individuals, do not attempt to approach. Contact the security office or activate the nearest Protectron pod. God. From Brad Burton. Any and all deliveries that are received and marked Project Cobalt should be forwarded to the Secure Beverageer Laboratory at the Nuka World bottling plant. We haven't been in there yet. We got to turn the power to the park back on, so I think I might wait to go do the Cappy and Brad Burton thing until we actually turn the power on, so I can kind of encompass it all in one episode. Anyways, these items are not for employee use. Any employee that opens these deliveries without authorization will have their employment terminated immediately. Security Department. Due to the security breach by the AFAD group at the cloning facility, a Code Grizzly has been initiated. Please refer any visitors or requests about the facility directly to Mr. Brad Burton's office. In addition, the Angry Anaconda construction site is now off limits to anyone other than security personnel. The coaster's superstructure has been determined to be dangerously unstable, and we wish to avoid personal injury to any of our employees. Okay. Cito's still with me, right? Come on. Dead people everywhere. Hello.
I've never been here.
Yeah, I don't imagine you have. As well poke around while we're in here and get the story. Oh, we've got some journals.
This is Dr. Darren McDermott, last known survivor at the Safari Adventure Replication Facility, continuing my personal recordings. I've been continuing to modify the Nuka Gen replicator to provide a source of food. It's ironic that the very same device Nuka World was using to create its animal specimens for leisure has become integral to my survival. Using a tissue sample from a cow, I was able to replicate a viable clone, consume it as food, then use the remaining tissue to create another. I figure as long as the Nuka Gen replicator continues to function, I'll have an endless supply of food for years to come. Dr. Hine would be proud of my accomplishment. It's sad. It's been so long, I've almost forgotten what he looked like. My God, it's been decades now. Maybe even a century or more, hasn't it? Has it been so long? I'll continue recording later.
Must be a rad storm happening outside, and somehow we can hear it in here.
This is Dr. Darren McDermott, last known survivor at the Safari Adventure Replication Facility, continuing my personal recordings. It's been... hell, I don't know how long it's been. I think I stopped counting months ago. Or was it years? Even with the scientific equipment at my disposal, it's clear there's no going back from what I've become. The radiation from the bombs has taken its toll on my body, twisting and deforming my physical appearance. But instead of falling into despair, I've embraced the change and used it as a basis for my new cloning research. Perhaps this curse will turn out to be a blessing. I just wish Dr. Hine was here to guide my hand. I feel lost without him.
Alright, let's see what's on the terminal. Okay, we got a bunch of journal entries, sure. This one's from the day of the bombs, and it looks like, oh, wait a minute. These are backwards. Okay. I think I drank a little too much last night when ringing in the new year. Woke up right next to the Nuka replicator's main terminal, and a program was running. It looks like I was trying to sequence an anteater with 16 giraffe-type legs, scales, 4 eyes, and 2 tails. Amusingly, even in my inebriated state, I've created a fairly viable specimen sequence that could possibly work. I don't think the animal would live very long, but my scientific curiosity says I should give it a try. I'll have to consult Dr. McDermott. So this is the other guy. Not the one we've been listening to the logs of, I think. Yeah, this is Dr. Hine, not McDermott. Those damn AVAD idiots are at it again. It's only been a few weeks since they vandalized my Corvega by filling it with manure, and the security department assured me that would be the last time they were allowed anywhere near Nuka World. However, I arrived at the facility today, to find it "Stop the Torture" painted across the security door. I don't know why these morons think we're torturing animals. Anything we need to dispose of in the laboratory is dealt with in a swift and rather humane manner. Thanks to Dr. McDermott's help, I've been able to isolate the segmentation issues I've been having with PB041. The polar bears on the last segment kept coming out of the Nuka replicator inside out and exploding. I assume this was due to an incorrect sequence, but I have never seen such a violent reaction from a specimen before. It was actually a rather spectacular result, strictly from a scientific point of view. Exploding inside-out polar bears, huh? Okay, we're about a month before the bombs here. I've had my third request for a budget increase denied due to resources being diverted to this Project Cobalt I'm hearing so much about. I hope Brad Burton realizes that Safari Adventure isn't just an amusement park, it's also home to several hundred living and breathing organisms which have unique food, water, and environmental requirements. I've asked for more information on Project Cobalt, but I'm continually met with denials. For all the trouble it's worth, this project better produce something big. Last one, day of the bombs. It's about 1 a.m. and I've just received a strange message via phone that I'm needed at the Angry Anaconda construction site to assist with an escaped animal that's been injured. I swear the security guys need to be more careful with our specimens. Last time this happened, not only did one of the escaped buffalo end up with a broken leg, but the other died when security had the wrong dosage in the tranquilizer darts. I'll report my findings in the my next entry. So, the bombs dropped at what, about 9 o'clock in the morning as far as I remember? And he went up there about 1 a.m. So yeah, the bombs dropped while he was out there being held hostage by those people. Anyways, got the scoop on that. See if there's anything else around. Another computer. McDermott's terminal. Okay, so I thought these were... I'm pretty sure these are also out of order. So let's go from here. It's been decades now and my metamorphosis continues. My body's changing, adapting to the radioactive fallout in the air. Instead of my organs shutting down and my life being slowly drained away, my body is fighting back. My skin has thickened and become heavily wrinkled as if it's attempting to resist the radiation rather than allow it to penetrate my body. Rather than be horrified by the changes, I've decided to study them to learn more about the effect this is having on the human body. Perhaps I'll use the data from these studies to find a cure one day, but for now, I'm just happy to be alive. How long has it been since the bombs fell and transformed me into this withered up husk of a man? I can't even remember how much time has passed. I've started talking to myself aloud now. I think this loneliness is finally getting to me. I haven't seen a friendly human in such a long time, I've almost forgotten what it's like. Trying to concentrate on work is getting more and more difficult. Maybe it would be better if I ended it all now, but then I ask myself who would protect this laboratory from those who would seek to misuse its gifts. I suppose I have no choice. One of the 2 backup reactors for the laboratory died today. That leaves a single generator to run the facility's power. If that last reactor goes down, I may have to consider destroying the Nuka replicator and abandoning the laboratory. Even though I could have already done this a long time ago, I realized that this machine could possibly be the last of its kind on Earth, meaning this could be mankind's only hope for repopulating the Earth with animals and returning the ecosystem to normal once conditions on the surface are suitable for habitation. While foraging for food and supplies today, I stumbled across the remains of an astonishing biological specimen. It was humanoid in its appearance but much larger. It had greenish-colored skin and roughly human features. It appeared to be wearing clothing and had been recently killed by what looked like bullet wounds. After dragging it back to my laboratory, I began an extensive examination. My conclusion was that this was the genetic mutation of a human. I can only hope that whatever caused this remarkable mutation can be extracted and used for my own experimentation. I'm entering it into the record as sample Q334. So he found a super mutant. Okay, last one. My attempts at creating the gator claw continue. I have the correct samples of Jackson chameleon and American alligator in the mix. But keeping sample Q334 stable continues to elude me. If I intend to create a guardian creature for Safari Adventure, it has to be able to listen to and comprehend my commands. I was hoping the brain cells from Q334 would do the trick, but I've seen failure after failure. I hesitate to throw the switch and see what happens. What if I can't control it? What if it ends up attracting more attention to the park? I think I'll check the sequence a few more times just to be sure. There was a lot more in here to read than I remember. Anyways. There we go. I don't know why those terminals lag sometimes. Then actually up here. Okay. Not sure why that was locked, but... I hear you. Nope. We got no kind of one.
Strong.
I'll take that. I remember playing through this DLC at a lower level, a real low level, and I was playing on survival mode, and these gator claws were scary. Really, really scary. Okay, anyways. Here we go. Shut this down. Program history. Dermot. Gator Claw. Subject has survived the incubation period but appears to be a highly volatile and aggressive state. Infusion of command recognition patterns appears impossible. Recommend termination of subject and resequencing after study period in isolation. Sample Q334 continues to be unstable and predictable. Pardon me. The other one, codename None. Subject failed to survive the incubation period. Cellular breakdown occurred within 1 hour of sequencing. Sample remitted to incinerator next attempt, blah blah. And what's the other one? Codename None. Subject survived incubation period but exhibited extreme levels of ionizing radiation. The contamination makes the subject too dangerous for command recognition patterns. Sample remitted to the incinerator, blah blah. Okay. Anyways, disable current replication feature. So, I think if you want to, you can actually input another command here or restart it or something like that. I don't know. We're just going to shut it down because that's what we're supposed to do. Looks like I've actually gotten quite a lot of the ones I needed to get already. A lot of ammo in there. So yeah, we gotta go over to some of the other areas of the park and get the rest of these guys. What do we got here? Okay, this should bring us out... I can't quite remember. It might also be nighttime. Actually, you know what? It's not terribly dark. Maybe I tweaked something with the weather. Because it's not bad outside. Maybe it's just not that night yet. I like how this billboard is lit up because of the mod I have, even though it's, you know, disconnected and sitting in the water. You know, I've had some people complain to me about the visual mods I use in the past, but hold on. Seriously, after playing so many years of Fallout 3 and New Vegas and this one vanilla with just bleak and colorless looking environments, especially 3, it's nice to have something nice to look at visually for a change. Just because it's the apocalypse doesn't mean it needs to be colorless and... Anyways. Bear Cave. Maintenance terminal and... Gator Claw fighting a Yao Guai. I think the Yao Guai is gonna win. No, Ceto! You did not need to intervene. Let me check this terminal. I don't remember. Oh, we got some actual lore here. Okay. B. Ross. Bob, is that you? They sent me out to the northern habitats today to clean up some vomit from a child who ate too much. Not sure why they picked me again. When I got back, Tomlinson and Fremke were just sitting at the break table talking quietly. The moment I came into the room, they both nervously looked at me, got up and left. Something is definitely going on around here. Fremke called in sick today, so I had to change out the lights in the reptile house. It took me almost 6 hours since the place was so damn crowded. I was putting the equipment back into the maintenance shed and I saw Fremke and Tomlinson sitting in Fremke's car. Is it Fremke? Fremke? It's probably Fremke. I saw Fremke hand something over and then Tomlinson got out and walked away. I need to get to the bottom of this. I decided to put a holotape recorder in the empty locker next to Fremke's. I didn't get anything for days, but finally I scored big when I picked up the conversation between Fremke and Tomlinson. They were talking about something called Project Cobalt. I have no idea what that is. They never tell the janitorial staff anything important. Why am I being left out? The work orders were piling up, but I couldn't stand waiting anymore. I finally cornered Fremke and confronted him about Project Cobalt. He tried to lie his way out of it at first, but he finally gave in and told me it was a joint cooperation project between the US military and Nuka World. I couldn't believe it. I mean, what the hell could we have here that the military needed? But I had to know more. Fremke told me to drop it, but to hell with that guy, I'm taking this to Bradburton himself if I have to. Fremke. It's been 2 weeks since Ross asked me about Cobalt. I told that idiot to drop it, but he wouldn't listen. All of a sudden, our department gets notice that Ross is taking an unscheduled vacation, and no one seems to know where he's gone. Now they want me to purge this terminal before the end of October. I hate to wipe all of this out, but I can't refuse. If I don't do what the security department says, I may end up on vacation too. Yeah, you might. Okay, let's go out this way. Yeah, it's actually not too bad out. I think it's not quite dusk. What? Oh, hello there. I can see you. Just wiping these guys out.
All contestants for the Nuka-Cola drinking contest must turn in their
One more. Gonna make me some nice gator claw steaks. What's this building back here? What the hell? Actually, don't remember this building at all.
Attention, guests. If you post your hidden CAPPY'S.
Okay, so why is this guy dead in a cell with a gazelle? Okay. I think that's about it for back over here. You look over this way. The last one's in the reptile house, isn't it? Yeah. We'll go back there in a minute. Just looking at the places where I haven't looked yet. I think we're all clear back here. Nothing real interesting. Back to the reptile house. Hello there. Last gator claw. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I always confuse this place with the Welcome Center. I don't know why. Even though there's kind of nothing in here. I don't think anyways. Let me... Oh. Never mind. Didn't realize it went down like this. So it does end. Reptile House Tour Guide Terminal. Emergency procedures. In the event that a visitor has been bitten or stung by any one of our specimens, don't panic and follow these procedures. Confirm that the visitor has a valid park admission ticket with a liability release printed on the back. If they have a valid park admission, they must immediately fill out a Safari Adventure Incident Report. These reports are available in the Nuka Town, USA at the main office. If the visitor is paralyzed or otherwise unable to move on their own, inform them that a Nuka World emergency stretcher can be dispatched for $400. Once the Safari Adventure Incident Report has been completed, first aid will be provided. Cost of materials and paramedics fees for labor will be billed to the visitor. If the visitor does not have a valid park admission, please call security as soon as possible. So basically, if you get messed up by one of their animals, you have to pay for it. Big time. Okay. Reptile reminder. What's this? Due to recent incidents, the death adder, the black mamba, and the inland taipan specimens have been removed from the little kids reptile petting zone. You had a fucking black mamba and a death adder in there. In the future, employees are strongly encouraged to read the warnings on our enclosures before transferring specimens. Jesus Christ. Okay. Guides, please refrain from telling visitors that snake eggs would make a heck of a delicious omelet. The fact is wildly incorrect. Due to recent security issues involving the group calling itself AFAD, please do not allow any visitors to hold a specimen that's been removed from its enclosure for reptile touch time. Guides must hold the specimen during the entire experience. We have already lost 3 very expensive reptiles to this misguided animal rights group, and we cannot allow them to steal anymore. Let's go ahead and go... Actually, I guess I can just talk... Well, let's go outside. Go back over to where the Cito's family is. Okay, so obviously there's a few different ways you can do this. Obviously you can just kill them all and stuff, but
Cito.
New friend done? No more monsters?
And they should not be coming back. Your family's safe, Cito.
Cito so happy. How Cito thank new friend?
So we're gonna tell them this, to share this park with the pack. I'm gonna give this to the pack.
I have some friends moving in here, but if you play it cool, we can all get along. Can you do that?
Cito trust you. Cito like more new friends. Before go, here, new friend take. It better shiny thing Cito say. Cito want to give. Thank you, new friend. Cito always remember you.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, obviously it's fitting to give this park to the pack. Now this does put the disciples with only 1 park, and considering that we're not going to be doing the raiding back in the Commonwealth, like I stated in the first episode, if you don't remember that, we're going to ultimately give this park over to the Minutemen. So at some point I'm going to overthrow the raiders once I'm through the quest line, but we're not doing any Commonwealth raiding. I just really don't enjoy it, and it's not how I want to play it out considering how I played the rest of the game. Anyways.
Cito.
Okay. Pack. That's it for the park, so considering that I'm skipping raiding the Commonwealth, we're actually getting pretty far up there. We obviously have a lot more locations outside of all the parks to go check out and a few more quests out there. But as far as parks go, we are done. So next time, I'll probably either go meet the hubologists or we'll go visit all the other locations around the park, because obviously there's a lot along the outskirts and stuff like that. Just other random things scattered around that we haven't been to yet. But that's going to do it for this one, so I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.